Hi, good morning. Welcome, welcome. Good morning. Welcome to my channel. Hi, Cheryl. Hi, Sandra. Hi, Fiona. Good to have you back with us. Hi, Anne. I'll just wait a few moments to see if anybody else joins us. Oh, we've got 9 on. That jumped up. So please do say hi if you are watching on YouTube. This is the last week, actually, of this current coffee and card. Week 6 with the Attention Shoppers bundle, and I've really loved making the projects, and I knew that I would. It was sort of right up my street. There's been fun images, and you can do fun cards, lots of possibilities, and I've loved seeing, oh, we're on 12 now. I've loved seeing the cards. Good morning, Betty. Good morning, Chris. I've loved seeing the cards that you've shared in my Facebook group, so thank you for that. We're doing something a little bit different today. We're doing a gift card holder, wallet, gift card, because there is a greeting in here that says treat yourself. So I thought that might be quite appropriate to use as a card to gift someone a gift card so they can treat themselves. So how often do we say that a lot, I think, in the UK, go treat yourself. I think we do anyway. So I was quite happy to see that image because I think we do say that a lot. So before I start though, I've got a few things to say. I've got nothing closing for bookings. No, I do have something closing for bookings today. So my in-person stamper stack. So if you are local to me, I'm in Bradford, and you want to come along to my in-person stamper stack and make those fun bright cards, then I will be placing an order for that today. I'll be closing my order off for that. And today is actually free. Betty's often treating herself. Today is free shipping day, so you can treat yourself today because it's not going to cost you anything for the shipping if you spend £60 or more. Now this is really good today because if you put an order in on my online store that's £60 on Tuesday the 23rd of July, this is when I'm going live, you get free shipping, so you save £6.95. You also get to choose a number from my board, 51 for 51. There's actually still 46 numbers left. I've only had 4 numbers. So there's lots of prizes left. So you get that as well. You also you'll get a bonus day coupon from Stampin Up for £4.50 to spend in August. And you'll get a free gift from me that'll be sent out to you in August. So there's like 4 things today. Free shipping, 51 for 51, bonus day coupon, and free gift. So yeah, you've been holding fire until today, Betty. Good plan. So yes, so very exciting day. So do look out on my stories because I do have to do a prize draw for Sharon, who placed an order at the weekend. I didn't know about the free shipping until I think it was late Saturday night because I've been in the show and I've just been in. Well, we didn't find out as demonstrators until Saturday. But Sharon's got a prize to choose, so I will do that later on my Instagram stories. Right, I'm going to turn the camera around. There we go. There we go. Okay, should be able to see my desk now. So this is what we are going to make. Mine went a little bit wrong. Let me move my camera down. Mine went a little bit wrong in the stamping department. Let me just say. So I had a bit of a shadow stamping, but we're going to do a nicer one today. Okay, so finally we're going to get to use this piece of Petunia Pop card that you have in your paper bag, and also I've got this white card left. Okay, now I got this design from Lisa Castillo. I've forgotten what her business name is, but it's Lisa Castillo. I think she used the pigs, a pig stamp set from a while back. Now I am going to use the spotty paper because I really love it, and I think it goes really nice. I think the peach goes really nice with the petunia. In fact, I'm going to bring out my scraps that I've got of it to see if they will fit, so I don't have to cut into a larger piece. Also going to take out this because I'm going to do a bit of paper piecing with that. I think that's all I need for this. Okie dokie, so I made this a few weeks ago and I've forgotten I can't remember. I remember measurements of things that I make week in, week out, of course, but anything new, no. Okay, so I will try and type the measurements in the chat. Oh, no, this could be in inches. Oh, no, I don't think so. I've just done an unusual measurement. All right, I'm just going to write this down so then I can tell you all in one go. Right. Just bear with, I should have done this before, shouldn't I? Right. Okay. Right. So, the first thing we're going to do. Oh, there you go, Chris. It's like it's Lisa's Stamp Studio. Thank you, Kate. Yes, of course it is. Okay, so what I'm going to do first is I'm going to pop my piece of A4 into Lisa's card was in inches, so I've done it metric. I'm going to pop this in portrait or vertical, and I'm going to pop it on 10.5, so that's in half, and then I'm going to cut that. Okay, so I've tried to make it so that's going to be the width of the inner. Yep. And then what we're going to do is we're going to open up the arm on our trimmer. So I will type these down in a second, and we're going to just take this down to 27 centimeters. Okay, and the mathematicians among you will understand why. So it's 10.5 wide by 27 long, and then what we're going to do is 3 9s are 27, so we're going to score at 9 and then 18. Or you can do 9 and then flip it and 9 again. It's up to you. So I'm going to write that down. Oh, bear with me, you'll see me leaning over. So actually, I'm just going to move. So it's 10.5 by. Okay. There we go. So we've done that. And then the other piece, to make it easy, is going to be, we're going to turn this round. It's 10.5 in depth because that's how we cut it. And then it's just going to be 12.3 we're going to cut it out. Just double check myself. Yeah. So I can put this arm away for now. Okay, so we've cut out the back there. Yep, the back piece. So I'll just type that down. So it's 10 back piece. It's just a single piece on the back, by the way. Okay, your measurements are there. Now, in relation to the white card, yeah, that's it. These are going to be 10, so it's 1/2 centimetre narrower by 8.5. So you should have enough left, because I've used the same piece every week. 10 by 8.5. Okay, so you need 2 of those. And then we've got these scraps left, and these are perfect for stamping the images on. You should have plenty left. Okay, and then finally, our paper is 11.8, and it'll be by 10. Yeah. So the paper behind on the back piece, so it's just 1/2 centimetre narrower. So it's 11.8 by 10 for the back piece. There, like that. And then this piece here, you do have to be very careful with this, is 10, and then it's up to you how. I've done it 10 by 5. You can also put some cash in as well. Okay, I think that's it for cutting. Let me type those measurements. So the white times 2 is 10 centimetres by 8.5 centimetres, and the paper is 10 by 5 centimetres and 11.8 by 10. Right, I think all the measurements are in there, so you can make that. It's in the live chat. If you're watching on replay, click on the live chat and the measurements are there. Okay, so shall we construct with this? We're going to be on together for quite a while this morning, because it's already like nearly 1/4 and we've not even stamped anything yet. I always try and do something a little bit more not intense, but more of a fancy fold for the last one, don't I? So that's dead easy. That's just going to sit on there like that, and that I've done that skewy, but never mind. Okay, and then what happens with this is we fold it mountain and then valley, so we have it popping up like that. Okay, and that basically glues on there like that at the back. This will glue on here. Now you've just to be very, very careful. You don't want much glue, because there's only enough sort of wiggle room for one of the little credit card styles. So don't put too much glue, because you need it to fit, or as I say, cash folded in half fits nicely. But what you might want to do is die cut or punch out a little shape. So I'm just going to do make it easier for myself. It's probably a little bit too big, this one, but I'm just going to take a punch. That looks skewy to me. I don't think it's straight. It's 5 there. I think it's because of the dots. Yeah, the dots aren't straight and it's making my eyes go funny. So let me do a better one. Let me do a better one. Mind you, that is as well. Oh, let me just do it. I was trying to line up the dots, and I think because they just looked a bit off, I thought I was off. So I'm just going to do that so you can see that there's something there. All right. So we've glued that on, and then really carefully we can glue this. So I'm only going to use a smidge. So you're only going to glue down the side, down the other side, and along the bottom. I saw your cousin last week, Betty. I saw John. He took some wonderful photos of the show. We're still waiting to see them all. I've seen a handful, but we've not seen all of them yet. So that's going to glue on there. And that will then glue on there. We can actually do that now. Okay, there we go. So I'm just going to put that to one side. So we've glued it down, and then I'm going to do a bit of stamping, okay? Just using one ink pad. I think I've just used one ink pad for most of this. Or pecan pie maybe as well. Today I'm using basic grey. Treat yourself. So treat yourself in the top right for the front, and then shopping is always a good idea. And that's going to go, that's bottom left for the inside. I've stamped that much better today. Okay, so, oh, we'll leave ink pad open because we do need to use it. We'll move those up there. And right, so we've got some scraps left, girls. Right, how many plants? 2 plants and 2 bottles first. I'm wondering how many of those little plants I've coloured in since I've been doing this coffee and card. Quite a few. I do love it. Such a nice image to colour. 2 plants. 2 bottles. Hi, Caroline. Oh, that's very nice for you. Oh, was it, Betty? Oh, that's nice. He did come up to me and say hi again on, I think it was Saturday night. I saw him on the Wednesday. And then I'm going to do one bouquet of flowers. And one shopping bag. Now you can paper piece these if you want to. I have, because I think it looks quite effective. Yeah. So if that's the case, then you will need to stamp them again on the appropriate paper. I'm going to use the floral paper for the bag, and I'm going to use the spotty paper for the flowers. Then I think we've done our stamping. We've got to do our colouring and cutting then. I like doing the colouring because I can talk to you. And I don't have to concentrate as much. Oh wow, really? Okay, so let's cut these out first. So I'm going to cut the sort of wrap that goes around the flowers, the paper. We've got nice spotty paper. So I'm basically just cutting out the paper around the image. Now it's quite tricky when you come to go around the flowers. So if you don't want to do that, then I would colour in this part of the design. So that is quite tricky to cut out around the flowers. So what we do is we're going to glue that. Once we've coloured them in, we're going to glue that on there, you see? And then same for the bag. What you do is cut very much on the line. Now I'm not going to cut round the handles. I'm cutting the handles off this time because I made it far too tricky for myself when I did my initial design. And what I did was I ended up having to cut through the centre of the hole in the handle on my original design. I'm not doing that, so I'm just going to colour the handles in. We're going to have solid handles rather than floral handles. See what I mean in a second. Like that, you see. That's going to go there like that. Okie doke, so let's do a little bit of colouring. We don't have to be too taxing with this. So you've seen me do this quite a few times now. A little line of dark pecan on the top and on the bottom. And then I go over it with the light. And I'm going to leave the band in the middle and I'm going to colour that with peach pie. Dead easy. And a little bit of shading with the peach, just a little bit of dark down the left. and then go over with the light. While I've got the peach out, I'm going to colour the handles here of the bag. Yep. And then I'm going to colour the tissue paper. So I just sort of go around the edges with the dark and then go over it with the light. How many's on now? Wow, I've got 16. Usually do get a few more viewers in the school holidays, the summer holidays. So if you missed me at the beginning, today, I'm in the UK. Today is free shipping day on orders over £60. So it's a great day. Plus I've still got my 51 for 51 offer going on, and it's bonus days, which means for every £45 you spend, you get a £4.50 coupon to spend in August. And what is the 51 for 51? Well, I was 51 this month, so for every 51 you spend, you get to choose a number from my prize board. I've got 46 numbers left. It's all the details are on my blog. Actually, if I've started updating my blog quite frequently. It took a bit of a hit. I'm just going to colour in the middles with the old olive light. It took a bit of a hit last week with it being show week. I didn't do a post last week. I was absolutely, well, I still am exhausted. But I think that was bound to happen. The noise of the pen. Yeah. Some of them are squeakier than the others, I think. I'm conscious of doing it now, Betty. Maybe it's me with my heavy-handedness. Don't worry, Betty. I get where you're coming from. So I'm just doing the bottles. I'm using the old olive, and I just do a little bit of dark down the left-hand side. Then I go over with the light. The thing what I like about this set is the images are fairly small. They're fairly forgiving. It's not such a big area to have to colour in. Yes, it is like the chalk. What's in my green bottles? Well, I'll tell you.
I'll tell you what it isn't. It isn't any form of alcohol, because I've not had an alcoholic drink now for 4 months. So I've not, since about a week and a half before our operation. So I did not that had a lot. I maybe had 1 or 2 on a Friday, if that, and then maybe another 1 on a Saturday. Right, I'm hoping you can hear me again now. Please let me know if you can. Honestly, I've tell him that I'm on this on a Tuesday morning and he's forgotten. I can't get cross with him. Phew, it didn't cut me off altogether, it just stopped the camera. Okay, we're back now. Yeah, I can't get, I have told him before, please don't ring me on a Tuesday morning because I'm doing something, but yeah, he will have forgotten. I know exactly what he's phoning me about. He'll be phoning me to tell me either they've got their internet back on or they've not. Because they recently moved to a different flat in the same complex. And bless them, they didn't think to let us know that they were moving. So I had to sort all that out last week, the week before. Right, here we go. Let's cut some shapes out. Okay, and let's see if I can fit that one on. My computer's on low charge now. How did that happen? I'm going to have to go downstairs and get my... I was on 80%, I'm sure. I'm going to have to go get my wire. Unless I have to make a swift finish. And I think it's right downstairs. I mean down in the lounge. Oh. I'll cut these out and then see what percent I'm on. I'm going to rush now and I don't want to rush. That plant's moved. Oh, morning, Linda. Right, let me cut these out and then I will go and get my wire. Because I charged it up last night in the lounge, which is, we're on a 3-story. Oh, that bottle's moved. I'm not happy with that one, but anyway. The plant's great though. And then I'm just going to cut out a little shopping trolley with some smoky slate. You won't have this, but if you've got some scrap and you've got the dies, if you haven't got the stamps, then I just think you'll just have to get a shopping bag and fill it with goodies. I never said that at the beginning. So, right, okay. So we've got a trolley. Right, I'm on 5% battery now. And the wheels. That's going to go here. So if you just bear with me, if you don't mind bearing with me, I am going to nip down and get my wire. So be good, talk amongst yourselves for a few moments, please. Come on then. Good girl. Good girl. Lie down. Right. Were you good, ladies? Did you chat amongst yourselves? There we go. We're all good. Oh. Right, I'm back. Whew. Now I've got a wire going across my desk. Let's sort that out. Okay. Right, okay, so this bottle, I'm not happy with that at all. I'm going to do another one. But let's, that was me panicking because I thought I was going to have to finish in 3 or 4 minutes. But we're all good now, we're charging. and I'll cut it out before I colour it. Oh, I know I was going to trim it, but it's really quite too far over. I'm not happy with it. Because I want to give this one to someone. It's Craig's niece's birthday coming up, so I thought, oh, this would be good for her. That's much better, Julie. Much better effort. Right, I'll colour that in now. I was too quick. Yeah, well, I thought, oh, they'll all be waiting for me to come back. Ah. I am feeling a bit faster now since surgery. Although my body was broken on Friday after doing 2 shows on Wednesday and Thursday. I'm not even out of breath, honestly. I was. I was out of breath. There, you see, it was worth doing it again because I'm happy with this now. I don't know if you saw, but I shared a reel on my Instagram and my Facebook of some of the cards that I made for thank you cards from the cast for Priscilla. I did make some more cards for the production team, some bigger cards, and I'll be sharing that in a day or so. But yeah, the cast asked me if I'd make the thank you cards. So that was lovely. Right, I'm going to glue the pattern paper on here. As I mentioned last week, when I'm doing paper piecing, I like to put the glue on here rather than the piece of paper. So it's not often you get to make a card with pink paintbrushes, because in one of the songs, some of the cast were dressed in these wonderful costumes that were pink paintbrushes. The costumes were insane. We hired them. They cost a lot of money. There we go. Ta-da! I love these colours. I love these images. Right, so let's take our card. Let's do the inside one first. And basically, I just want to do a couple of bottles. I had on Saturday night after the show, I had a 0 record league cider, and it was lovely. I wouldn't have known the difference. And we had 2 shows on Saturday. Yeah. And Betty, honestly. So I didn't want my dad, who's nearly 81, driving around Eden trying to find a parking space, and you can't park in Morrison's because there's a limit. So I said, drive to our house, I'll drive you over. You can go to the cafe before, because I have to be there an hour before the show starts, and then I'll take you home in the interval, because it's less than 15 minutes. It's probably about 12 minutes drive to our house. So I had to do the show, matinee, take them back to ours, had a quick jacket potato, saw Craig and the dog for maybe 40 minutes, and then I went back and then did another show. Oh my word. So that's the inside one. I wouldn't know that it wasn't alcoholic, Cheryl. I wouldn't have known if someone had bought me one. Apart from I didn't feel any squiffiness, but yeah. Okay, so I'm just going to pop some foam pads on here. Now, what I like to do with this is pop the things on first, all right? So, basically the trolley sort of sits over them like that, yeah? And then the plants will go in the middle. So I'm just going to take that off. In fact, actually, I should have done this first. So let's get the wheels on. I'm all in a dither now because I've run down there. Yeah, you see, look, the wheels. I shouldn't have put that down. It's all right. And just keep putting the trolley back. Now, that's not right because it's hanging out of the trolley. So I'm just going to move that over a little bit. Doesn't matter if the stalks hang, because then that's realistic, because when you're at the supermarket and you get some flowers, sometimes the stalks hang through. Yeah, Craig likes those ones, Cheryl, the Bex Blue. And then just pop a bit of glue on the trolley and try and stick it over. Yeah, I've got a nice Copperberg one, Betty, as well, a cider, little can, 0. It's a fruity one, it's nice. There we go. A little bit of something there. Might have to find a gem or something to stick there. Oops, there I go, throwing that glue down too loud again. There we go. So that's going to go on the front. Oh, that's moved. And then shopping is always a good idea. And the inside. Wow, we've nearly been an hour, girls. There we go. Well, we live on a building site, Cheryl, and the noise behind our house, they're doing about 6 houses. And, oh, some days the noise, and they do start early. There we go. And there is our finished little gift card. Or money holder, money wallet. There we go. So, if you've crafted along or if you're making one, then as always, please do share in the group. So that was today's project, and seeing as it's the end of a round, I have got my cards ready to share with you to see which you like. So that's week 6. Let's pop that there. Okay, we always do a little roundup, don't we? So let me get these in position. Oh, see if I can fit them on. So that was week 1, the one with the 4 squares. God, that does seem a while ago, actually. Week 1, week 2. This was week 3. I'll fit week 4 there. Oh, they're going to fit on great. We've done it good. Week 5 there. And today's week 6. Ta-da! There we go. Our lovely 6-week course. We start a new one next week. I'd love to know your favourite, and I will be doing, I always do a social media post with these on as well. So yeah, we've had good fun with this one, haven't we? So we can see we've coloured 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 plants I've coloured over the last 6 weeks. 11 plants, 5 bottles, a cake. But in all seriousness, thank you to those of you who take part every week and join me every week for chit chat, whether you take part or not. You are appreciated. And I love my Tuesday mornings, as I know many of you do too. So remember, free shipping today, and I've got a little list of everything I need to do today. So I'm going to go on and do my draw for Sharon, who's chosen a number on my 51 for 51. So yeah, I love doing that style, Sandra. No, thank you, girls. Thank you. And I'm not going to put the video back on because I've moved my camera down and I'm out of sync and everything. But I will see you next week for a new round, which is with the Citrus Blooms papers. Bookings are open for the Christmas one that's going to be after that. I need to plug that a bit more. So now I'm back from the Australian outback from the show. I'll be doing some crafting on a night now, which I'm looking forward to. So lots of things coming up. But I will see you all soon. Thank you for watching. Thank you for staying with me for nearly an hour. And I'll see you soon. See you later.